Hello, world. We want to welcome you back for another week, another episode of I Am Woe Podcast. I'm your host, Dwayne Sutton, aka Woe. Cole is in the building. What's up, my Courtney Jefferson? How you doing, me familia?
Quit telling people my government. Jesus. Oh, why y'all folks looking
Fine,
for?
and there it is. You already let me know. Finna unload this cupcake Courtney to you, my folk. Cook it with the
Oh,
pookie. You know what I'm talking about? That's how it go down. Go ahead.
that's how we rolling today?
We can do
Okay.
this. We can do this.
Don't make me say your government.
All right. I give. Ain't like the folks don't know. Anyway, man, we want to welcome everybody back for another week, another episode, man. It is great to be back. Good to see you, Ma. Everything's all right?
Yeah, just being me.
Yeah, hold that thought because we're going to check in just a moment. For the moment, though, we want to welcome everybody back, man. BWNC Radio is where it's at, 10 p.m. going down every Sunday night. You can find I Am One Podcast. If you're tuning in right now, you're also catching up to yeah, last week's episode. But that's cool, man. That's cool. Look, we are live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. What's happening to the people who are tuning in tonight, watching, sharing? Thank you to everybody who's shown love and support to the podcast, man, to the movement. I Am Woe Media Group. We are doing well. To our people, Breaking Barriers Podcast. What up, though? My girl Cheryl, Granny, she is, that is, with All Things Undone Podcast. What up, though? To them kings over there with Underground Sports Kings. What up, though? You already know, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
Here he go with this.
you know what? I ain't gonna even do it. I'm gonna hold. You want me to give it another week? I can give it another week. I'm gonna give it another week. Anyway, man. But nah, to you, man, Cole, Randy, what's up, man? What's up? We got a big announcement coming down the pipeline, but y'all gotta make sure y'all stay tuned, man. We got some things wrong. Look, we got a nice little show here for y'all, so y'all stay with us, man. As always, we always invite everybody straight to the comments. Hit the comments. We love to interact with our people, get involved, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you are tuning in, showing love. Don't sit over here and be shy. Have you something to drink? And as we get going with the show, man, tune in, hit them comments. We want to hear from you. We love to interact with our people, man. That's what we does. Cole, you ready, man?
I'm ready.
All right, man. For first and foremost, you know how we get down right here. How you doing?
So let me start with my list.
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
Okay. Nah, but for real, doing good. Did my MRI on Thursday. Tell you like I tell everybody, I'm feeling like I'm one Twinkie away from being too damn big. I was like this and that machine. So, but it's done. Waiting for the results. waiting for the results. My knee's still messed up, my ear a little messed up, but I'm here. I'm here, ready for football season about to start for my kid. We about to have morning practices.
2 days. Let's go. Let's go. 2 days. We ready. Let's go. This is where the fun begins. Gonna separate the men from the boys. Is you
Oh
built
yeah,
for
they
this or
about to
what?
fall like flies. These little dudes.
Is you built for this or what? But no, man, it's good to see you here, man. Glad all is well. I know you hanging in there, man. Look, y'all gotta understand, man. Courtney's near and dear to my heart because I know one thing for damn sure. She gonna be here. She gonna make sure nothing or no one's gonna stop her because she love what she does. You feel me? So, on behalf of IMO Podcast, I just want to make sure tell you thank you, peace and blessings. You are much appreciated. Um, but I know that you got some things coming down the pipeline. I'm so excited for you, man. So y'all make sure y'all just stay tuned. I'm telling you, IMO Media Group. If you're not following, it's over on Facebook and over on YouTube. IMO Media Group is where it's at. I'm telling you, everything, even the shows you miss, go over to Facebook, subscribe, like, follow, whatever to the IMO Media Group page. Now, oh yeah, I gotta say something again.
I was about to say, dang. Oh my goodness. Well, how about you?
Before I do that, what up, folks? Marshall's
I
in the building. Marshall, I need you to clear your schedule, and I'll give you more details. But we need you in Georgia, like
I told him that.
July 2nd. We need you here.
Ooh.
You
Oh
feel me?
hell.
You feel me? July 2nd, Marshall, we need you here. More details come down the pipeline. Y'all don't even worry about it. Now, back where we was at though. How am I doing?
Yes.
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Staying busy. We got
Yes, you
things
are.
coming, man. Opportunities on deck. Like I said, y'all just stay tuned. News is coming. News is coming. News is coming. Um, Working,
Birthday.
man. Kids is
And
growing. Shout out to my son, man. Uh, y'all may have heard the audio we did a while back. But we called the episode "Son of Woe." That was actually back in 2020. It was 2020 or 2021. But anyway, "Son of Woe" was when we premiered. And now, man, my boy Trey is 14, man. He just turned 14 June 1st. Got man, it's I say happy birthday, man. They hit me with the thanks, Pops. Come on, man. Don't talk to me like take some of that bass out your voice. Where's the
yeah.
excitement? Come on, man. Don't do that to me. But yeah, man, it's happening. It's happening. Look, hair's coming up all over his chin and mud.
Boomers.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, they going to high school this year. But anyway, man. Shout out to the kid though, man. May 14, man. I'm super proud of that boy, man. That's my guy though.
Hey
This is the month
kiddo.
of June. It's a big month. It's a big month. Uh, Caught me and the missus turn 11 this month. Yeah. 11 years in the game, married. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying
on
to
the
get.
16th. Yeah, so uh,
I'm getting trying to get
that's gonna be that weekend that y'all gonna have to hold it down. Anyway.
everybody. Somebody got to be happy.
That's also gonna be Father's Day weekend, man. So we gonna be
Oh
out of
shit!
pocket. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
But anyway, man, nah, man. We're excited. Like I said, the month of June is a busy, busy one. Really, the summer get busy, busy for us. But you know what? Considering where I was 2 years ago, yeah, it's right coming up on 2 years now, man. I won't complain not one bit because I thought I was out of commission for good. You feel me? I thought my expiration date was coming up on me. So, uh, to God be the glory. I'm here. All praise to the Most High. I am not gonna complain about being busy. Not
Hey,
one bit. Let's go though. All right, man. So now that we've gotten to that point, let's go ahead and get things going real quick. I know y'all have probably seen it floating around on social media, but we just want to go ahead and give our little quick 2 cents in real quick on something, man. Um, if I may. The young, the lovely, the mother and partner, well, the mother to three and partner of DC Young Fly, Jackie O, lost her life at the age of 32 years old. Um, it was going through a mommy makeover, surgical procedure, if you will. Um, and apparently she went under and they were not able to resuscitate her. But mother of three, leaving behind three children, and of course, A Town's very own man, West Side, DC Young Fly. Um, Loved and adored by millions, but definitely by those right here in the heart of Georgia. Uh, when we see him, and that's our little goofy cousin. That's how we view him, man. Little brother, son, goofy cousin, the others, man. But that is heartbreaking to see a family absolutely decimated over a situation like this. I'm not going to go into um, self. I will say, um, ladies, I want to speak for men when I come in on this part. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you go for a call, and then I'm gonna come back on that part. But tell us your thoughts, man, when you heard about this loss here, and how it really just plays out for everybody involved.
yeah, as a mother, I know she wasn't. It was she wouldn't have done anything that she thought would take her from her kids. So I don't think it was any type of whatever it was. It could have been some underlying health issue. It could have been something that she didn't know because she looked healthy, to be honest with you. So I don't know. It's just that, she had to love what she saw. She had to love how she felt. So at the end of the day, I hope nobody's being disrespectful in that manner, saying, "Oh, she shouldn't have." Whatever. It's her body. It was her. That's what she wanted to do. So if even if that, if it comes to be something else, it does not matter. Three children, mother. They lost their mom, and one is he's just a baby, so
Oh
he's
yeah.
not gonna have memories of her. And those little girls got to grow up without their mom too. Like that's sad, and you could tell that DC really loved her. That was his. That's his. You could see that was his world. So I just really give my condolences. And I just pray that her friends and his family and her family rally around him and those kids because that's hard. Like she's only 32 years old. She to me, I'd be like she's still a baby. She still hadn't lived. Like I don't really feel like she got to do everything she wanted to do. The only thing I can say is there's some pieces of her still here, her babies. So at least he'll be able to see her and their kids. It just sucks. It really does.
I can tell you right now, I don't know DC personally, man, but what I know of him to be is a praying man.
Hmm.
So I know his relationship with God is is gonna help him get through this.
Yeah.
And I have not personally experienced this type of loss. I have experienced, multiple losses. Um, but it's got to be something that just you can teeter either way. When you look at those kids, try to see her what the good that represented her in those kids. Please, I pray that he doesn't look at her and sees the pain of not having her around. Um, but I'm trusting God to handle the situation now. My whole thing with this is like I said, I do agree with you. Nobody should be coming in with their judgment. We do understand that those procedures, no matter how so-called quote unquote safe they may be, there's always a risk. And something like that cost Kanye.
Yeah.
Um, and so we just, but I want to say this as far as fellas go, man. When we say protect our women, that's also mentally too. I'm not saying this is what happened with her, but there are some other women in this world who've been a little insecure about their body because of the shit that you say about a woman who carried your child, who carried your seed. And it's absolutely disgusting that you could tear down a woman who whose body performs magic. Do you understand what happens? At the process of carrying that child, the child growing, the mother has to adapt. Her body has to adjust. Hips got to widen out. Birthing canal has to be wide. Like, come on, there's some things that have to take place. Her body's got to be stretched out of proportion in order to bring your lineage along, to bring your bloodline along, to bring forth a situation that would create for your parents to become grandparents.
Hmm.
And you got to do a better job of our women. Um, every stretch mark, every line, every cut, every scar, baby,
Every pound.
I adore it. Why? Because I know what it took. It's a representation of everything you had to go for to bring me my precious baby. So I just want to give a shout out to mothers across the world, man. You are phenomenal. You are loved. But man, we can protect our women physically, but we got to do a better job protecting our women mentally. See, when you start to embrace all that is her, flaws and all, physically, guess what she'll
Hmm.
do? She'll embrace it too. Now, doing it for you, as far as your reasoning for going, and that's for you. That's for you. That's cool. To each his own.
Yeah.
To each his own. I just pray that nobody does anything because some man said some stupid shit to you that hurt you and made you think, man, maybe I need to go enhance this. Maybe I need to go and get this removed or get this added. Don't do it, not for no man. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Anyway, man,
Mm.
but eight-town legend, DC Young Fly. We sending love, prayers for you and your kids, the family, man. Our prayers that the Most High, the peace and comfort of the Most High is with you all through this tough time. Jackie O, 32 years of age. Gone, but never forgotten, man. Peace and blessings, man. Anyway, we got to push forward. We got to push forward. Now, this one ain't got no video to it, but I hope to God everybody been tuning in. You dig? I really hope to God everybody just been kind of like, oh, we've been sipping tea and watching this one, man. So I don't know if y'all heard about the Travis Rudolph trial? Did you look into that, Cole?
Yes. So like before you sent the stuff, no lie, I heard about it, but I didn't know that was his name. Like I had seen a news article about it, and I'm like, mother, like
Yeah.
what the? That's some big.
Mm-hmm.
It's so messed up, so messed up, so
Um,
messed.
this is a situation where Travis Rudolph. I'm a big fan of Florida State Seminole. He's a former Florida State Seminole, but he's also an ex NFL player who's only 27 years of age, and he's fighting for his life right now on trial. Um, oh, you know, Marshall know, but he's fighting for his life on trial right now because of the nonsense of a young lady he was dating. Now, here's the crazy part about this, okay? So, I ain't gonna even say the woman's name, but
The-
so they were dating. He got caught up dealing with some other women. And I know you like, see, typical man, yada, yada, yada. Men ain't, this, Y, Z. I back that up. They were dealing with each other. She's married.
Wait, then wait a minute. What did I read? All right, finish telling me what you tell me.
She's married. At the she at the time she was married.
Okay,
And
situationship.
um and yeah, it's a situationship. But so you got a whole husband at home. But you mad
Entanglement.
because I was entertaining X, Y, and Z. So
My single self.
they
Okay.
got into it. He was trying to get in the house.
Oh, I saw the
Uh,
video.
yeah,
Hitting
it
him.
was his video from his Ring doorbell or whatever, and him trying to get in the house. Someone said she started like beating and punching on him or whatever. He was trying to get her off him.
Mm.
Anyway, so she says something wild or something like that. Sends a message to her brothers saying that he beat on her and bodied her to the ground. Y'all gonna have to shoot his shit up. They responded, "Oh, consider the man a dead man walking." Yada. All this is in text message. Four men show up at the house. Two come to the door. Other two in the car. Two or three came to the door. Um, and the next thing you know, the brother, Travis's brother's there. He answers the door, and somehow, some way, words got exchanged. They beating on the brother. Travis came out, see what's going on or whatever, whatever. He go back get an AR-15. Came out the house, slept a little bit, got up, start bucking.
Self
39 shots.
self defense.
Yeah, but he killed somebody.
Self defense.
Self
Don't
defense.
come
But
to
that's not how
my house
everything was
with no
taking
shit.
place. They're trying to make it seem like he went too far, it's excessive. Now, mind you, he does live in Florida, so they do have the stand your ground law. But all of this took place. Do you hear the root of the problem?
Hmm.
Because that, oh, and that's another thing. He didn't know she was married
So why the hell they come and fight this man and you know your sister married? You stupid.
because she said X, Y, and Z. Now, hey, this is my first thing. I'm gonna get into this one. We gonna do this one. Do you know that a lot of street shit happens because of what woman says what to her brothers or her big cousin, and then all of a sudden somebody got to die because you don't. You know, our job is to protect the women in our village. But the problem with that is
I ain't protecting no liar.
you going out here because you in your feelings caught up in some bull, and now somebody got to die because you want to lie.
So she should go to jail too.
She should. Unfortunately, the way the system works, the way the system works. Do you know how many women have lied and cost men their lives?
Oh yeah, I know. But my
And
thing is,
and and, and then when they found out that the man
you
is innocent, there is no repercussions.
I'm sorry, but she hired a hit. You said you got to come shoot this shit up.
Now that's what they're trying to.
Hey, Walker.
That's what they're trying to. They'll prove. Did she really, like, based on the text messages that they read? Did she uh
She did.
basically did she hire a hit? Now again, I don't have the actual text messages here, but like I said, I've listened to the trial. I heard the questioning. I advise you go back to Twitter. It's everywhere. But Twitter's better than a lot of these news outlets. Like you can
So
get
one
all.
of her brothers or somebody died.
Yeah, yeah.
Just stayed your rabbit ass at
I want to
home.
say it was two people got shot and one of them died.
So
But
okay, so I must have read something like on the tail, like at the beginning before they had the whole story, because they were saying she went back and told her brother them that he beat her, and they came back and shot him.
nah, they didn't shoot. Nah, they came
Uh,
to the house. They were trying to say that the men showed up unarmed, but there were still two men. There was still at least a man, one man, or possibly two, still in the car. They say
yeah,
one of the men in the car that got shot. They say he died with a gun in his hand. That's what the the police are now saying. The forensics teams and everybody. That's what they're saying. But the the men that were there who were present, they were saying we came unarmed. That's what they're
but
trying
you
to say.
beat my brother up. My brother had nothing to do with it. My brother answered the door, and y'all jumped him.
What up, Ned? What
Ain't
up, Ned?
that?
Um, yeah, it's a whole mess. But I still gotta get back to this.
Okay.
Ladies, listen. If the
What
man
y'all
ain't
got?
done that to you, stop involving other men. Testosterone's gonna get it, and then here we are out here. We have a shootout, but there's no reason somebody should be dead because of your shit. That ain't even true. If you had not text those men to come to your defense when really you didn't need defending, these men would still be alive. I don't know who got kids, wives, whatever.
Now they
But
without some.
whoever that, nobody would have been shot at. Nobody had to die because of your foolishness.
But
Again,
my thing,
this woman
like,
had a whole husband at home.
yeah, that's crazy. And the thing is, he didn't know that he wasn't. How do I know that all four of y'all? It's two of us. It's four. One, y'all didn't even know my brother was here. So at the end of the day, it was gonna be four of y'all against one.
They don't tell you came to my house, Bert. You can't just show up at my house and think it's gonna be sweet.
That's one. That's the dumb part right there. You're
I don't care
trust.
if it one of
You're
y'all. You came to
trespassing,
my house uninvited. I don't really know you like that, my boy, and you came looking for smoke.
and
I
you
got
go
smoke.
past my brother, and you beat my brother up. Y'all were beating my brother. How did I know y'all didn't have no gun? You didn't have a gun. You had a gun. You didn't have a knife. Y'all are literally beating my brother. I would have shot y'all too.
And
And
that's the whole point too. Because
when you
whether they
saw
had
me,
a weapon or not, when y'all beating on that man could have died from that beat.
but when they saw you appear and disappear, they should have ran. 9 times out of 10, I'm either calling the cops or I'm going to get something.
If we lose I hope. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, well, you froze. I didn't know I froze. I hope I was like, ah.
Now it was kind of a weird freeze that you used. I don't know. It was like that.
But I'm just saying, everybody know.
Walt liked it. I'm messing around. I'm messing around.
But yeah, like Oh
and
Lord.
get arrested. She doesn't have any brothers, but she came with her two sisters. I got stabbed and I got beat with a crowbar. I managed to grab a knife and a crowbar during the struggle and fought them off of me. I still have a scar. Good Lord, Jesus.
Marshall.
July 2nd. We'll have more details, but I need you to clear your schedule just for that day. Marshall, you got to be here.
I'm gonna give you a
Anyway,
hug too,
um,
Marshall.
God, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like it cannot. People's lives don't have to be jeopardized because you emotionally, like she was trying to say she was upset. She caught the man dealing with other women and yada yada yada. So she was emotional. That does not mean that you have the right to be irrational.
Yeah. I
That
had a
does not. That doesn't mean that, bro.
my friend was murdered because of something like that. He was killed because being nice to an ex or something in Birmingham. He took her home and like the dude, so undoubtedly she was with somebody else, and the dude she was messing with that followed them and thought that she was about to mess with my friend, but he was just giving her a ride home. He had a wife too. So these two married people messing with each other, but my friend get murdered because you mad because he brought her home and you thought he was trying to do something with him. He had a whole fiance at home. His mother taught him to treat people right. Her friends left her. So you literally chased my friend down to his car and shot him in the back, and then because you were a police officer, you tried to lie and told them that it was self defense, but you shot him in the back.
I'm sick of the nonsense, man.
Like,
Marshall said he told you about her. That's the married girl
oh,
that was living
now
with
when
him.
he said it like that, I
But
know
you
what
didn't.
he's like.
Oh, wait a minute. You had somebody living with you and she was man. She got a whole husband, my boy.
He didn't know. I remember that
And,
story.
and, and that's what I say, man. People just need to be honest about who they are. Listen, cause here's the thing. If you married, but y'all ain't together, you just still gotta work through the legalities of things.
Be
Be honest. Just say what it is. Because the other party has the right to know or make the decision about whether or not they want to be involved in this.
That's always my
Because
thing.
you don't know what the other person that they dealing with is like. They might have a nut on their hands, you feel me?
Yeah,
And they
and then
have the right to know,
you look
like,
like you don't know what they look like. That type of stuff. I've always tell dudes, don't put me in something with and not give me a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like I dated one dude and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm married." Oh no no. We don't do. Oh, we got an open marriage. That's y'all. I ain't here. And he's like, "I'll just find me somebody else to play with." You do that, homie. You do that.
that is a less dangerous situation. But
No.
that what I'm talking about is because you don't most people, especially if they're not in the open anything, you're dealing with somebody who has a jealous trait in them. You know what I'm
I
saying?
believe people be in open relationships. They say that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, what if her husband would have
Yeah, you have every right. I 100% agree with you, Ned. Please don't keep me from making my own choices. I want to say we're all adults, and it should be our choice to choose whether or not I want to be
because
involved in this. Don't take my
you
choice
know the
from me.
consequences that are going to come if you doing something like this. You really don't know. My thing is, let me know that there is somebody else, because what if her husband would have found out about it? Then he would have been the one. You know what I'm saying? This man's life was in danger the whole time, messing because you just wanted to mess with an NFL player. You trifling. You were already setting him up for failure. Like
And
that.
but she and on that stand, she don't have no remorse. You have got. I'm telling you, go to Twitter and
Problem is
just
they
search the Travis Rudolph trial. You're
charging
gonna
him.
see those videos. That lady has no remorse. She don't feel responsible for nothing that happened that night, and it's absolutely
Called
stupid, man.
everybody over there. You gave the address.
Bro, they had the footage of the text messages going down in front. Like, did you say X, Y, and Z? Yes, but I didn't mean it like that, bro.
What?
You literally said shoot his shit up. She
So
was
that.
like, I just meant shoot the house, but I ain't meant for nobody to get hurt. If it's
Oh, I'm
people
sorry.
in
You
the
know where
house,
is or where a bullet gonna go? Bullets don't have GPS where they be like, go directly here into the living room.
get her.
No,
You
you
doggone
do.
right, Marshall. Because I don't care what nobody say. That was a hired hit. She
It
deserves to go
was.
to jail. She
Christ from
deserves to
heaven.
go to jail. Um. Anyway, man, We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back here with Courtney's face. I caught that one. We'll be right back here on BWNC Radio. This is I Am Woe Podcast. It's Cole. It's Woe. Hey, 65 seconds. We'll be right back. Yes, sir. We are back here on BWNC Radio. That is Black with No Chaser. I am Woe. This she is Cole. This is the I Am Woe Podcast. And goddamn it, let's get down. That's how we going down. We had one more comments in. Who was over here talking? Oh yes. Oh wait a minute. She reminds me of the chick that plotted to kill her husband. Who played?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Mm, 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 mm. There's
Mm-hmm.
another guy. Lorenzo Wright used to play for the Memphis Grizzlies. Uh, he actually was murdered. And his wife did it. I think I saw that. That was on TNT recently. Right after one of the games. Man, it's absolutely sick what's going on out here in this world, man. So
It
be
is.
careful who you partnering up with, man. But for real,
Friends,
men and women,
friends too.
just I'm glad you said friends too. But just be honest about who the hell you are, what you want. Listen, one of the realest things I heard. If you want to hook up and actually start dating, just say so. If you just want to sleep around, just say so.
Say
If
that.
you just want to be friends, just say so. Whatever it is you want, just say so. If that person doesn't oblige, cool,
Move.
move on. But just be honest. I mean, I get you want what you want, but being dishonest ain't gonna help you get or keep that
Because it's
which
gonna
what
come
you
out
want.
eventually.
Oh hell yeah, straight up and down.
It
But just
just
call it what it is.
I just never felt like I would hate someone so much that I would want to take their life. And I don't want no one to hate me that much that they would want to take my life. That makes
I'm
no sense.
I'm not out to kill anybody unless I feel like my life is in danger. At that point in time, it's either
Even
me because if here's the thing, if I don't take you out, that is still going to be. See, when people, if somebody's out to do you some harm and you disarm them or whatever, which stops the plot, that doesn't mean it ends just because you knocked
things,
the gun or
mhm,
the knife. They're still going to come back and going to try.
unless they go to
So
jail.
once I know you have gone to that point now where you think you're God and you're going to play with my life, then yeah, it's either me or you. And at that point in time, I made my decision. Once I've seen you made your decision, I'm making mine. My job as a black man, as a father, is to make it home. That's it, and protect the house.
I think the thing I have an issue with, because the situation I have with me is when you get people mixed in the middle of your shit that don't have nothing to do with your shit. And
Oh man,
that be hurt. So that's why I say it's like these folks who be going out revenge. My thing is his brother had nothing to do with this. His brother got
right?
hurt. The four men you called in, or the one sitting in the car or whatever, might have been just driving you over there. You brought people into something that had nothing to do with them, and they're dead.
Cause you
Now
mad
somebody
because he did with somebody else.
father,
Why you got a
son,
whole husband?
you get what I'm saying? Like, you, until they start punishing people for this stuff, it's not gonna end. And I mean,
Right?
and use your words, like use them carefully, because at the end of the day, quit crying wolf. Because guess what? The day they make an example out of you is the day you're gonna wish you shut the hell up and you just walked away. Like, y'all tell men to be the bigger people and walk away. Bitch, walk away. He don't want you.
It's
You
really
got a
that.
whole husband out here and you trying to play with this man life, and then you get what I'm saying? Like, walk away. Be the better person. Let that shit go.
It's really that simple. But
Now you
you know
filing
what?
divorce.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, you just wrecked lives. Lives, not just yours and your husband and
Well,
this other the
those are
other
selfish
family.
people. They're selfish people. But on top of being selfish, they're cowardly.
Stupid.
Because they're too scared to say the truth, too scared to be honest, too scared to deal with their own mess.
And just
And you cowards, men and women, I don't care. You cowards.
but think about it now. You brought my say whoever died in this, right? Let's say this hypothetical. Now that they know that you sent their person over there to defend you on some false shit, now if their woman come get you, it's just over. Like, you can't get mad if one of these women or the mothers of these men that died whip your ass. Cause if that was my son, bitch, you wouldn't even be there to testify. I'd have beat your ass senseless. And I'd be like, okay, I'm ready.
You know I'm put a moment. Let's go. I served my purpose. Let's push this thing forward a little bit more, man.
Thanks.
Cause let's see here. Next up on deck. This one's gonna hit a little hard, people. So I hope y'all ready with me, man. Grieving the loss of your people. Now, what you mean by that? Well, watch me. Take this. Um, so I'm gonna read this to you, man, because there was a post from Jock. Again, Jock be on some stuff. But anyway, everybody talks about cutting people off, but nobody really talks about the grief that comes with having to stand firm on that decision, knowing it's not what you wanted, but what was necessary for your well-being. It's hard having to let go of someone who meant so much to you. And this doesn't even have to be a dating relationship or a marriage relationship. Like, this really could be your friendship, somebody you've known 10, 15, 20 years. Family. Because we all say blood thicker than water until other folks show you blood ain't shit sometimes.
All we got in common is DNA.
That's it. But people don't understand. It's sometimes for other folks. Okay, first and foremost, we, like Kendra said, I grieve different. We all grieve different. Some folks can cut a person off and move on like nothing ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does not function that way. You do understand, like, for instance, if it's a friendship, this is somebody you talk to every day, every other day. This is somebody you shared a laugh with, you checked in on, somebody who when you weren't doing well, showed up for you. When they weren't doing well, you showed up for them. Somebody you may have gone to court with, somebody you may have prayed with, somebody you may have cried with, somebody you had an experience with that you ain't never had with nobody else. And all of a sudden, because of your perspective, is that your eyes are open up now, you realize that the relationship isn't what you
I did.
need going forward.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to let that go. So the years that you've built up with knowing this person will always be there, hearing them say I'll always be there, showing at that time that they'll always be there. Now that they're not, it hurts to have that person removed from your life. It's necessary, but there's a grieving process, and we need to learn to respect each other. And for those of you who are going through that grieving process, I want to tell you it's okay. Nothing's wrong with you. Screw what anybody got to say about you. You're perfectly fine. You are normal. It's okay. What's your thoughts on that, Cole?
Woo, shit. It'd be better. It's easier to grieve somebody who's dead. I promise you.
It is.
Um, wow. Shit, I got a couple people I've had to literally grieve, and and sometimes it's kind of hard because these apps nowadays want to bring up old ass shit and make you remember it.
Do you know Jun Jun? No, Facebook. I
No,
don't.
I don't remember that. We're not friends with them no more.
I
Stop
swear to God, Facebook's so messy with some shit.
messy as hell. You've been friends with this person for this many years. No
I don't need your reminder.
shit. So
Please.
yeah, I've had to let go a lot of friendships and some family members because it was a one-sided relationship.
Mm,
And I I think when I was younger, I was naive and I was like, "Oh, they want me around." It wasn't that they wanted me around because they cared. They wanted me around for what I've done for them or what I can do for them. And the
say
fact
that.
they didn't have to pay me, they didn't
Say
have to
that.
create it. It was just, Courtney will do it. Courtney will give me that love I need. She'll be that seat filler for that moment while I'm going through this heartbreak with this person, and I can use her love and compassion. I can use that or be with her, and it feels real and it'll help me heal. But did you not think you were tearing me down at the time that you're doing this? You're literally draining me. You're draining me. So once I got older and I learned that people, I don't trust nobody. And if I do trust you, anything could break that trust. And my thing is, I always tell somebody, when you start with me, you have a clean slate. Don't ever put doubt in my head about you, because that's the worst thing you could do, because it ain't going nowhere. Now, every time you do something, I think you lying. So it's like we might as well not even be friends no more. We might as well not even talk no more. And I've cut a couple people off. And when I say 20 plus year relationship, friendships, family, gone. And when they try to reach back out, what the fuck for, my dude? Leave me alone. I'm good. And if I told you before, don't contact me, don't talk to me, don't like my shit. Because if I do, I see you on site, I'm going to punch you in your motherfucking face. We not cool. You know what you did. You got chances. Back the fuck up off of me. I'm good now. Like, and people like, oh, but you still get angry. No, I'm getting angry because you disrespected my boundary that I set, because you didn't care about what I was giving you in the beginning. So you don't get the nice Courtney no more. You get to meet me, homie, and that ain't who you want. So I don't care. Like, I like, bye.
You know what I noticed though? You been thugging over here. Walk ain't said not one word tonight. Walk ain't said not one word tonight.
He like,
Let's see. This
he like,
reminds me of my former
she,
friend. We were like the best of friends. We used to work together, and I got to experience her enter into motherhood. Things happened, and I had to break away. Now I'm a mother, and sometimes I wish I could call her. We always talked about our kids growing up together. Been there, been there, been there.
oh yeah,
Man, I can't even lie to you. One of the most traumatic experiences for me was when I was breaking away from what I call my former life. And people who you consider to be friends, or who are like, almost like siblings or whatever, y'all are that close. When things in my life started to fall apart, they showed that they were not who they said they were. um I opened myself up and became extremely vulnerable with people that I thought I could trust, people who I thought were like siblings to me, and I had the door closed on me. um I was rejected. I was shunned away. I was in complete and utter disbelief, and still wasn't done. Came back around, said some negative stuff about my phone. All right, bro. Look, that's it. I'm done. Tried to rectify the matter, and then turn around and say, I said, well, look, you had such to say about my people. You want to make things right with me, you got to apologize to my people, because that's how I get down. You ain't finna just make things right with me, and they know that what you said. And
mm-hmm.
now we cool, and they looking at me. Oh, you good with him now? He ain't said.
Oh,
So it's
that's
like, no, that's got to be rectified for. But it was like, nope, you crazy. Ain't gonna never. Ain't no way in the world.
No,
So guess what? You stay where you at, bro. I'm good.
that's
I'm
a
good. I'm good. I don't, because to be honest with you, before you came back around trying to rectify, make things right, uh, I was straight. I actually was good. I learned how to grow up and move on without you.
hmm
Didn't need to lean on you. Like, I'm good. So you not being around any further down the line ain't gonna burn me no more. I'm straight. But I mean, I've lost folk along the way, and yeah, it hurt. Yeah, it hurt. Cause like you said, it's easier to deal with the loss of the dead than it is the people who are, that's like really ghosts walking around, like for real.
Yeah.
You know, people, you act like you just seen a ghost. I did. I never. That's where that anger came. Like you were just talking about. Like, why does it? That's that boundary. I ain't never expect to run into you here. And even when you know I'm rock with you like that, don't come up to me.
Yeah.
You know what it is. I'm straight. I'm
Look
good.
at shit from other people pages or posting and or liking my stuff. Like one, I'm not about to block you. I'm not about to delete you. You didn't want to be in my life. You exit from my life. You don't get to see stuff. I've even told me and Randy have a rule. We don't tell well, she don't tell me when somebody do her wrong if she thinks she could forgive them. Cause baby,
We
you
already
could
know
be
you.
cool with them, but don't bring her around me. Don't bring him around me because guess what?
I'm gonna be on them.
I see you. Hey, trifling hoe.
Damn.
Hey,
Okay.
you cheating bastard.
Cut though, cutting it.
She forgave you, but I'm gonna let you know I got my eye on you, homie.
Look, I don't blame you not one bit for that. Look,
I
this
be
the real. I'm
telling
gonna
you,
say this, people. When it come down to it, ain't just your dating relationships. With any relationship, whether it's family,
get it.
friends, loved ones, or the person you're dating, married to, whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
both, your representation, your
Get it.
spirit is a cup. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes because we're giving people, we tend to pour into others.
From
In
our
this
cup.
friendship, when you're low, I'm gonna pour into you to fill you back up. But guess what? The more you pour into a person, if there's no reciprocity, your cup gets low.
But see,
And if the relationship or the dynamic of this relationship isn't a back and forth thing, if it's just you doing the pouring, this relationship serves you no purpose. I don't care how much they call you. I don't care. Pay attention to when they call to talk to you. What are they really calling to talk to you about? They shit.
mm-hmm.
They only want to call to talk to you about the drama in their life. They never ask you about how you really doing. They never
Ah,
really ask you about how your day going, how your kids doing, how's your health, how are you mentally.
what
They never really ask, can I do anything for you?
what's your grandma say? They don't even say, "Hey cow," "Hey dog."
Hey, cat, dog, nothing. Just, they don't say nothing. Now,
But the thing
no,
is,
pay attention. Just because they call doesn't mean they're calling for you. The call is for them.
mm-hmm. Oh, I
They're
know.
calling you because
She'll
they
be
need somebody to bounce their shit off of.
yeah. Oh, she could help me with that. She ain't got no life. Who what? But the thing is, I think this is where we're wrong, Will. And my sister, if she was up, she would be agreeing. We need to stop pouring from our cup. God didn't say pour from our cup. You pour from your overflow, what's in your saucer. That is why we deplete ourselves because we constantly keep giving what God has given to us to nourish us to other people. No, you give them the overflow. You don't give them what's in your cup.
My only thing about that is
You
if
give your
you are who you say you are to me, if you've shown yourself to be that to me, I ain't got no problem pouring with what I got. Because if I got it, you got it.
just know I'll
You feel
fight
me?
her. You can't hit a girl, but I can. I'll punch her.
You feel me? But that's how I get down. If what I got ain't from my overflow, but I got it and you need it, and you got it. I promise you that.
I'm like, don't worry, Jazz. I got this. Give me that goddamn cup. Quit pouring out that cup. She can get this tap water. She can get the tap water. That's what she
No, but
get.
that, I mean, like, but that's but I'm like that because I know that the dynamic of us is you're going to pour back into me. I know I ain't got to ask. You see what I'm saying? I know
And
you
I
care
take that.
about my well being. You feel me?
Yep. But whoa, just know if that person ain't what I thought they were,
Oh,
and
oh, trust me.
to
I
be,
feel you.
oh, I'm taking my water back. I'm coming back, and I want it, and I will.
But
I don't
I want to
want
say
what.
this. I want to say this as far as grief goes before we get out of here, man. Um, there are some people in my circle, in my back in my hometown. There are people who are really hurting right now. They are grieving, and it's not about people uh, who are still alive. And I just want to say that my prayers are with you. I pray that God is with you. I pray that His peace is with you, His comfort, because that's going to be the only thing that can really keep you during this time. It's peace that passes all understanding, and you're going to need it. But don't let anybody tell you how quickly you should get over this loss.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Process. If you need to talk, you need counseling, you need therapy, ain't nothing wrong about it. There should be nothing taboo about it. Seek it. But do what you got to do to move forward. We are only promised so many days on this earth, and even then, we don't know how many that is. Don't don't allow yourself to waste these days that we've been blessed to see. Let's go ahead and start the healing process. But understand that it is a process. Every day is not going to be a good day, and every day won't be a bad one. Sometimes them bad ones are going to string themselves together, and you feel like, bro, I can't take much more. Hang in there. Hang in there. Reach out to us. I Am War Podcast. Inbox is wide open for those who support, uh, those who truly need any kind of assistance, any somebody to talk to. At I Am War Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and even right here in these comments, man. You know, we work this thing out together. But we your people, man. I'm your woe. I'm your partner. That's really where it all came from, man. Uh, I'm woe. Whatever I'm big homie. I'm whatever you need me to be. I got you. And the people that are rolling with me, they rolling with me because they the same way. These my folk. That's who Courtney is. And at the same time, if you say you will woe and somebody do you wrong, Courtney's gonna beat them up for you. Um, that's that's how it's going down. That's my round right there. Now, before we get out of here, Cole, let me go ahead and let me announce this to those who are still with us, man. We got a big event coming up, and I'm just gonna give y'all a little bit of details, Look here, it's going down July 2nd, Sunday, July 2nd.
That's a Sunday.
Cocktails and Connections Networking Mix.
That's
Is
a
that a
Sa-
Sunday? That's a
that's a
Saturday, isn't it?
that's a Saturday,
Let me see.
isn't it?
No, it's a Sunday.
This is a Sunday. Good God.
Good God.
Good God. We're gonna
Yeah,
be.
feel? Anyway, man, Sunday, July 2nd, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Mirrors Creative Studios in Decatur, Georgia. All that jazz entertainment and Nikki B events. They're the creators of this amazing event. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? All that jazz is running the bar. Now, what the hell they got to do with you, Wo? I Am Wo Podcast is going to be live at the event. That's right, yours truly. Cole, well, we'll be in the building. Uh, it's going down. We're gonna have a bar. We're gonna have plenty of people around. Gonna be some businesses come out of the shop, hang out with our folks, man. But
Let's
July 2nd, 1 to 6 p.m. Sunday. Ain't gonna be no 10 o'clock show that night.
go. Ain't nope.
We gonna be probably wasted by then. But July 2nd, down. Cocktails and Connections Networking Mixer. Like I said, at Mirror Creative Studios in Decatur, Georgia. Shout out to our folk, man. We're gonna have more details coming down the line, man. You're gonna see the promos coming out, rolling out. Um, who knows, man? We might have a full lineup from IMO Media Group. I don't know. We may. We'll drop those details later on. But please, please, please mark your calendars, people. July 2nd, we won't have a 10 o'clock show. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. The event rolls 1 to 6. We will be on air from 2 to 5. That's how it's going down. Once that
And
5 o'clock hit, we gonna wrap. Hopefully we not, too wasted. And
I don't drink.
hopefully we not too wasted. And we gonna enjoy the night. That's how we going down.
You should believe me. But listen,
Courtney
all that
drinks
jazz
Seagram jeans
and
straight.
stuff, baby. My best friend, she know to make some drinks. So
Courtney,
like,
you drink Seagram jeans straight, don't you?
no, I only make whatever Randy give
Yeah,
me.
I know why she keep that little swoop of hair right there in front of her chair, right? She got hair on her chin. I'm playing, Courtney. All right, OnlyFans coming
None.
soon. On
No, stop telling me. Well, I'm
Courtney,
gonna
it's a
tell them.
side hustle, man. I don't care what you say, man. Let's get this money. Come
Listen,
on.
what, boy, listen.
Anyway, man. Yeah, we got it coming down, man. July 2nd, mark your calendar. 1 to 6 p.m. We in the deck. Yeah. East side, what's happening? This gonna be dope. This gonna be so dope, man. And I really
Oh
hope
my
more people come and support.
God.
If you don't show, please just be tuned in, watching, man. Enjoy. We're gonna have some names, some big names in the house. You feel me? Interviews will be going down. Your boy not gonna keep y'all short of nothing. And who knows? Who knows? We might even be live on BWNC Radio. They're right. They're right. I see it.
Oh,
This dude
sorry.
here. Here you go. It's a good side hustle though.
Marshall. God damn it.
Anyway, man. Cole, any any last words?
Um, like you said, man, come out, support black owned, like beautiful black women. These ladies are doing their thing, and the event owner is a black lady
Did you
too.
say you said what I think you said? You said some beautiful black women's.
Beautiful black women,
Some beautiful black
boss,
women's.
boss
Ooh,
women.
ooh, motherfucker, goddamn. Ooh,
And
shit.
I'm gonna wear a sundress. I'm gonna get a sundress for
It's
this.
sundress season, goddamn it, boy.
Summer dresses, but nah, like
They gonna be
really.
out there with the drinks, sundresses flowing. After this, I ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties.
Cause you can't wear those with that. You can't wear that.
On the dead floor. Old heads know what's up.
But your ass. But yeah, come out support like on some real stuff. Go like all that jazz page so you can see some of the events they've done. They're on Instagram and on Facebook. Amazing. Just yeah, man. Let's support each other. Marshall got a page. Marshall tattoos. I'm just saying, let's support our people. Shit, like come on. Edible Thoughts Bakery. Y'all need a cake. Shit, I might even do some stuff for the event. Right.
Say that, say that, say that, say that. Look here. So anyway, man, we got it going down. We'll have more details coming. The promos will drop. We thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Keep in mind, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, on Facebook. Breaking Barriers podcast returns this week. They were out last week celebrating, honoring Memorial Day. Back this week. Dee Dee, Drina, Adrian, Mr. GC himself.
The
They
unicorn.
will return. You already know. Season 2, All Things Undone podcast is up and rolling. New episode will be coming out. Well, our girl sure at Granny She Is, that is. You can find her at Granny She Is, by the way.
On Instagram,
Um, on
baby.
Instagram,
Spotify.
Cheryl Bryce Nathaniel on Facebook. But you can just find the All Things Undone group on Facebook. That's how she getting down. Also, June 25th, 8 p.m. Eastern, the return of Cole.
Mhm.
Details will drop next week. Details will drop next week. But June 25th, 8 p.m. Eastern, the return of Cole. She going down. I'm telling you right now. Also, Underground Sports Kings didn't air last week. Will be back this Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday on YouTube,
Um,
Twitter, and Facebook. Also, you can tune in and catch that on Black with No Chaser Radio. That's right, BWNC Radio. Download that app. Stop bullshit. Listen, did you know at midnight on BWNC Radio they got a whole mellow vibe station? It runs all through the night.
no,
Cut that thing on, let it play. For real. Cut that thing on and let it play. You know, you'll be in there just relaxing all of a sudden. My whole life has changed. Yeah, it's going down. Anyway, man, download that app. Now, with that being said, Cole,
huh?
it's been real, man. DT, we held it down, bro. And to those who have shown love and support, continue to share, continue to like, subscribe to the page, subscribe to the YouTube, Facebook, and the Twitter page. Also, man, episodes do air from Spotify as well. Won't discriminate, but we support our own BWNC Radio. Download that app. Stop playing with me, man. You see that logo? Stop playing with me.
It's in the back.
With that being said, bro, it's been real. Peace to the God. This is the IMO podcast on behalf of DT Cole and myself. We out, baby. Y'all
Peace.
enjoy the night.